Well, hello, Flat Earth Trading Society members. This is Rob, and it is finally time to move our trailing stop on trade number 2, AEE. Let's take a look at the chart. 80.23 was our point where we would have 2x ATR profit. And a couple days ago, I did a video, and we were really close. We got to 80.24, and we weren't quite there yet. But take a look at today. Today, we clearly got down below 80.23 right here. So that triggered our stop. Let's take a look at the trade ticket. Our original trade ticket was short at 83.35, 327 shares, and we had a 2x trailing stop. So that was a $3.02 trailing stop. This time, remember, our rules are once we reach 2 ATR profit, then we need to adjust to a 1.5 ATR trailing stop. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky because with my life, I'm not always there exactly when this thing is going to hit 80.23. And when I go in and make the adjustment, I need to make the adjustment for that. So at 80.23, we want to have our stop 1.5 ATR above that. So let me walk you through the math on this. Our original ATR was $1.56. So it's pretty easy. We just have to put in $1.56, and we're going to times that by 1.5. That's 1.5 ATR. Okay. So that is what our new trailing stop ATR should be. Very simple. If I was right there when this thing hit $80.23, I could have simply changed it right there, right then, and be perfect to $2.34 on the trailing stop. Here's the problem. I was not right there. I've got a busy life. I've got things to do. So if we take a look at the current stock price, the current stock price is at $80.38. So we need to make an adjustment. We need to basically say, okay, where should our trailing stop be if we moved it exactly when it hit 80.23? So let's do the math on this. So we've got this where our trailing stop should be. So we're going to simply add this, since we're short, to the price that we should have moved it at, $80.23. All right, that means that our trailing stop theoretically should have started at 82.57. However, the current price of the stock is 80.48. So, sorry, 80.38 was the current price. So if I simply do this, it's now saying, okay, if I put in a trailing stop of where the stock is now at $2.19, that effectively will put that stop exactly where it should have been had I made this adjustment at $80.23. Look, if you don't get me on that one, look, we're going to be doing this a ton over the next couple of months or years, however long we do this. This is how the adjustment is made. And we'd have to make the same adjustment that if it was below 80.23. We'd have to say, okay, this actually should be tighter because we have to imagine that we were there at 80.23 and we were perfect. We moved it to capture that point. This is how we make the adjustment. Like I said, we'll be making it a lot more. So let's go in and make that adjustment. These adjustments are very, very easy to make. So here we are. So this definitely can be difficult when this stock is trading because as we've been talking, the stock has slipped down to $80.25. All right, $80.25. So we're virtually right there of where we should have made the adjustment. So I guess we didn't need to do all that math in the first place. I'm going to go back and say, okay, 1.56 times 1.5 is 1.5 ATR, or 1.5 ATR, 234. So this stock right now is 2 cents above that. So we're just going to make an adjustment of 232. So I come down here to my trailing stop. I find this one, and we're going to adjust it to 232. Just as we said, and I'm going to go ahead and hit update, and that has now been adjusted. So our first adjustment, we have now moved this down to 1.5 ATR, and look, we have no idea where this is going to go. We have no idea how far this is going to run. We're just going to let it do its thing. If we do get to 4 ATR, then we're going to do the same thing. But now you just sit back and remember, you're a spectator. You should not deviate from your rules or system. Follow it all the time. That is the adjustment on AEE. Goodbye, everybody.